Okay, hello everybody. This is probably one of the best games I ever played in my life. It was full of changes, I would say, in who was favorable to win. It was going back and forth throughout the game. As you can see, Sammy and Kopay, the yellow and red, are against Umaz and Mirza of Bosnia, blue and green. Um, I believe that in the early game, our opponents were actually leading, but stuff has changed many times in the game, so I want to overview all of those. The game is still in its early stages here. People are doing sheep, building lumber mill. Yellow here is doing the same. Still hasn't lured one of the boars. Yeah, now he's doing that. Still not skilled enough to use town center. And for me it's safer. Okay, but does it pretty good. Here's my teammate, Umaz. He's still doing sheep. One boar available for him. Yeah. This is probably his second boar, but he already has a mill and he already done... Oh, he didn't do the deers. I'm walling up early in the game. Will prove to be crucial later on. Yellow here are Japanese. They have very strong infantry. Those samurai, they can kill practically everything that stands in their way if they are enough in numbers. Everybody's feudal age except me. I done this strategic move to hide my lumber mill, and maybe if I'm raided, which I expected to postpone, I'm doing the deer here. I don't know my boars, I believe, and already going to farming. I myself, I am the harness. My friend here is Persians, which is he usually is, and our red opponent here is Portuguese. Portuguese have this gunpowder unit that shoots very widely and can attack multiple units at a time, and they're very dangerous if they have high numbers and if they're supported with auxiliary units. And the first aggression of the game, I think, will be happening soon. As we can see, yellow is making barracks, planning to attack. And here I have scouts, and I am deciding to push the red here, and I'm killing his villagers. As you can see, I killed 2 already, stopped his houses production. But in the meantime, as I am raiding my one of my opponents, raids are happening all across the map. The yellow is accessing my base and he is attacking my gates, while the red is raiding the blue. So in this particular situation, green is raiding red, yellow is raiding green, and red is raiding blue. Blue is putting up some opposition, using his town center as defense. In the meantime, because probably the red is focused here, he's not noticing that I'm killing a lot of his villagers, and this will put him behind quite a lot. However, my own base is being attacked and my town center here is being denied, and it is feeling overwhelming at the moment that I would judge that I will not be able to defend all of these additional installations that I have, and more and more men at arms are coming. They're a little bit upgraded, as you can see. They destroyed my mining camp, and Now they will destroy my lumber mill, and definitely they will destroy the town center. I cannot defend it. I have finished raiding. He's created units to counter my cavalry. Red and blue are fighting it all the way now. Red being weakened at his own base, I guess he couldn't provide more support, so blue is has been able to defend himself. One guy here alone is destroying houses. He's not much of a danger. However, I myself have a bigger problem here. And luckily he couldn't reach to attack my villagers, because he would lose too many men at arms because of my town center. I'm building second town center, which will provide me support and defense here now. Why am I not garrisoning villagers here? I do not know. Could have done that faster. They're still not inside. Very confusing. It's only one villager here, which is not providing much attack. If 7-8 were here, he would lose 10 guys at least. This town center was shooting out of its range. Oh my god. Blue is somewhat peaceful at the moment. Only green is under the aggression. Now my second farming process is going to be suffering. I believe I suffer the most from these attacks. My archers are not able to counter these guys because they've been upgraded. But I'm still coping together. I'm the only one at this moment who... Not the only one, blue is building second. But I'm the only one who has 2 town centers and who will be creating villagers at the maximum pace. I'm not sure what yellow will do now. Let's speed it up a little bit. Yes, he found my hidden lumber camp, which reduces my lumber collection. He proceeds to destroy buildings and he's trying to damage my economy. Luckily now blue comes to my aid. As you can see, the blue knights are fighting the men-at-arms. Knights are a much stronger unit than men-at-arms, and they can kill multiple units, if not attacked by multiple themselves. They have much stronger attack, much better armor. They are here supported with 5 archers, and the yellow men-at-arms are melting. They were at least 20, now they're 6, 5, and it will eventually die completely. Now I'm free to build my economy and start to rebuilding. There are still men-at-arms from the yellow guy running away and falling back. This attack has cost him a lot, but he's because of that he has the best economy, as we can see in the corner. I think he's sending some more units and constantly creating units. He's not gonna stop pushing. He's gonna do his best. I'm building the next lumber camp. Blue has recuperated fully. Now he has a castle here, and will probably start creating elephants and start defending himself stronger. Red was damaged a lot by my first attack, and he's not yet having a single castle or any other military units. Yellow here, on the other hand, is booming. Even though he created a lot of units and lost a lot of units, his economy is, I would say, the only one not really damaged by any of the invasion attacks. As I attacked green, red attacked blue. Blue didn't manage to attack yellow in this case, and yellow is the only one who is sort of untouched. And he has a lot of military units. This will be a pretty long game, and I need to go forward with it. Now this is the moment which helped me a lot to realize what's gonna happen next. I'm sending 3 knights because I want to raid a little bit yellow, and this is what I encounter. I forgot to mention, we can see yellow has a huge economy, a lot of villagers. He's ahead by eco count and by kills and everything. But he's still feudal age. He didn't progress to castle age. All of this army is a feudal army. And my castle age units, knights, they were running to raid the opponent. But I saw this huge army. And I guess I decided to run away. Or I lost them. Yeah, actually I lost them. You see how quickly they killed them? Because it's overwhelming number of them. I really hoped I actually saved them, but I didn't. Portuguese guy is building a forward castle. And I think he's gaining momentum to attack. At this point, they're both leading in economy. From what I can see, yellow is still not going to castle age. They will melt these knights. At this point, I do the only thing that I can do, and luckily I had enough resources to buy enough stone. I was considering where I should place my castle. I was thinking about doing it here, but it was too dangerous. And then I decided to building it here in the back. Look at these units. If you get scared, it gets pretty overwhelming, this situation, you know. But if you don't get scared, if you focus, I send them to stone, and then I realize I can buy enough stone, and that I don't need to. I guess yellow noticed that, and he's falling back. He cannot access the area of the town centers. I believe my blacksmith researched touching. I have some knights that I can use to defense. Again, nobody's garrisoned in this town center, where I need people to be garrisoned to fight. He's practically, this guy is scared of nothing, because nothing is coming out of this yet. For now we're looking good at this point, but still we're economically far behind. Oh, blue, yeah, this is what helped a lot. Blue decided to raid yellow, because that was the only way to proceed if we were going to stop him from his booming process. And he's killing his villagers. Yellow has a lot of production buildings, and they're creating units that can counter. Still, castle age units are far stronger. Whatever damage it does, it's great. Blue will now lose his units if he doesn't run away. We'll speed this up. He's trying to find a lumber area to kill, but he loses his knights, and that's as far as this raid attempt goes. Yeah, I guess it bought us a couple of minutes. So far nobody's dying, but it's sort of a stalemate. We're not too far behind economy wise, but the momentum is definitely on yellow's side, because he has the biggest army, and he's massing up. He's already castle age. He will try to upgrade his units before he attacks, and I guess he will make a decisive push very soon. Blue is making a forward castle to be able to be warned if an attack is approaching by the Portuguese. Second castle built by the Portuguese too. And a lot of organ guns. You will see how these guys shoot and what kind of spread it is. Another fight is happening, another raid by blue. We can see elephants. This is not very smart move by blue, because he will lose all of these units for very little effect. Because this army is designed to destroy knights and elephants. a group of archers and a group of skirmishers even can destroy this entire army practically without loss. But and now the big attack is happening. Yellow and red are together invading the blue. Interesting moment is red Portuguese player is already Imperial Age, which means he can create trebuchets which have a huge range, and as you can see he's already destroying the blue's castle. This army stands in front, disabling practically any counter attack from the blue, while the red is destroying his housing and destroying his ability to create new units at one point. Even though blue and green have better economy, yellow and red are still attacking and invading. Green, I am sending some reinforcement, but I can see my army cannot do anything but just divert the enemy attack. I will try here to push, but they simply melt. And this is the point where my friend tells me we should quit. I'm gone, I'm lost, it's over. There's no way we lost this. I can see. I think he even said I can see when we're losing, it's over. I've seen this many times. When I'm in someone else's base, it's over. And this is the moment when I tell him just try to run away with your villagers, try to fall back, try to make this raid attempt of your base last as long as possible. He's like, no, there's no chance, we cannot survive. Because he's thinking this army here is just gonna be recreated again and again, and will just come to my base and attack me. Blue has lost about 70% of his villagers, and he's losing more and more. I will tell him try to save them, send them to the corner, try to rebuild your base in my base, and that's what he's doing. And this is the moment when I say words that I will remember for a long time. I said they don't know what I know, so keep playing, bro. Just try to rebuild your base in my base. Try to give them as hard as time as you can to make their invasion of your base last as long as possible. I guess both of us are pretty low elo teams, because they're not trading, we are not trading, and it happens because of the early aggression that both of our teams done to each other. We weren't able to focus on doing much else. Blue is trying to counter this army with the archers, and it will do pretty good. It will do a lot of damage, I guess, if he's micromanaging them. See? But Red's army is continuing its advance, and he's creating more and more units. On the other side, I almost depleted my gold. Main gold here. I have 2 sources of gold. I diverted. But what I did was I created a lot of Tarkans. And at this point it looks like we lost. 100%, there's no chance of coming back. That's what we think, at least. Because you never know. You see the eco numbers in a game and you think it's gone. We don't have anything that can destroy this army. We don't have anything that can counter this. And blue is gone. He's sending his villagers back to try to rebuild. And they're just here, like a couple of tiles away from attacking my base. And this is what happens next. My Hunnic army is going to do the revolutionary attack. On its way it encounters yellow army, which is going to battle on the blues front, ignoring totally my army that's gonna come and raid its own base. And this is what I do. I'm planning to destroy his housing so he cannot create more units, to destroy his town centers and do as much damage as I can to his economy. And you see how Tarkan are good at destroying buildings. They destroy fast. Look at the column of the yellow army coming here. Look at how many organ guns. 50 organ guns. Four trebuchets. He's attacking his second town center. This is looking grim for blue. He's losing all of his patience and all of his ability. Yellow is focused on attacking and he's not realizing his home is being invaded, raided and destroyed. I think he cannot create more units. Reinforcements are coming. Oh, he's still creating more units. Even though I'm destroying all of his houses. The next thing that I'm going to destroy are his military buildings. This castle will not fall. I'm falling back, I'm losing too much in this fight. And now I realize this is it. This is the point where I've done enough damage that I could in the yellow's base. His economy is destroyed. He's left with one town center and one castle forward. And a couple of houses. Total villager count 21. But what we have is my castle in my base is being attacked. Huge army is in front of my base. One of my castles has already fallen. Blue's second town center is being destroyed. Yellow army is here. I'm trying to move my base and my villagers in the back. It still looks very dark, even though I destroyed the yellow's base. Nothing can attack these at the moment. This army, and this is the moment where I push with my Hunnic army that's counting 60 or some more units, and I'm telling my friend say Bismillah now, because this is the moment which decides the game. If we win this battle, we won the game. And I wanted to push this army on the side, but it was too late. I destroyed a couple of walls to be able to push. Huge shots. 52 organ guns. They're melting. This town center is not aiding in the battle. We can see as colors melt, we can see the battle progressing, and in the end Red losing entirety of his army, while there are still 50 Tarkan alive. There's no more threat in the north. Nothing. Blue is again rebuilding his base. Again regrouping his forces. Now the golds are totally depleted. There's no gold anymore except here. And a little bit here. How much these have? 200, 300, 176. Not too much. But there's no time to waste. This is the key thing. When you destroy one opponent, just use your army. Don't wait. Don't let him regroup. Use your army to kick him while he's down. I don't want red standing up, yellow standing up anymore. So I'm sending my army and I'm destroying his houses, all of his infrastructure, because every house that I destroy is 30 wood, and time for it to being rebuilt. He already rebuilt one town center. You see, if I let him rebuild, he would have had the castle here. But this will be definitely denied. If he was smart, he would have pulled all villagers to try to build the castle till the end. He maybe didn't have enough, I'm not sure. But It is what it is. I'm running away from this force, which I shouldn't have done. I see another town center here. At this moment, Red is creating another army. He's almost ready to push again. And I guess he will come to aid his friend. Yellow is committed to building the castle, but stopped. I don't know why. He could have completed it. He thought the town center will kill these guys, but it will not. As you can see, he's doing very little damage, almost none. Because they're fully upgraded Tarkans, they have 8 armor. Against Pierce armor. These houses will never be completed by Yellow. This castle has fallen. And Yellow is on his knees. Big red army is coming to face me. And this is the moment where I decide and where I think, like, I don't have to fight here. I don't have to fight you. I'm faster than you. I will just do the damage. And this is what I do. I proceed to killing villagers and destroying town center. And I just move on. And his army, even though it might be stronger or not than me, coupled with these halberdiers, it definitely could destroy me. But I say I don't have to fight you. Yellow does not have any response because he already lost, and Reddy will get his base raided now. In the meantime, I'm trying to collect as much as I can. Blue is rebuilding in his own base too. I will speed this up more. I noticed this snack here of red villagers. 11 plus 4 is the attack of the Tarkan when he's fully upgraded. And that is more than enough to kill a lot of villagers. I decide I have done a lot of damage, or enough damage that I can do right now. I go back to my own base to replenish my strength. Blue, on my surprise, says I can send you a lot of archers, which is yeah, he's being attacked here. Red noticed his base being rebuilt here, which is, in my opinion, a mistake done by my friend here. He could have built it here in the back somewhere, but this will cost him destruction. Now you can see my army going back. It didn't have much time to rest and replenish. I have to fight another time, and this is the moment that I do another maneuver. I split my army in two, send smaller force to engage the halberdiers, but my intention is never to fight because he has a lot of halberdiers, 75. If I fight that, I lose entirely. I split their force so they don't focus on me attacking from behind. I destroy what I can of his trebuchets, and I run away. I couldn't win this fight. His army has won, but I have done the damage that I could. My next goal is to continue raiding my opponent. Red is still strong now, because you see he has a very big army and he's destroying our trading. We are already trading now. And this, okay, yeah, I'm sending 29 more of these Darkans. I have even more created, 10 more. I'm destroying Yellow's castle here. And Red is focusing on destroying Blue's base here. And this is the moment that will eventually decide the game, I guess, as the final thing. Because Yellow was trying to rebuild here, and my Tarkans find his last attempt. It's last two villagers he has, and once they're dead, he immediately automatically quits. He's being destroyed. My army will now continue raiding red. There will be no more support from the yellow. Red is still fairly strong. He has one big army of about almost 100 halberdiers. And I don't know, at least 50, 60. How many villages he has? He has very little, 22 villagers. He's committed fully to attacking, while I have 92 villagers. Red has only 22 villagers. Oh my god. But he has a big army. He expected this army to delete me. And it would have if I decided to engage. It would have destroyed me. At this point, I'm telling my friend, let's regroup and let's fight them on the ground that we want to fight them. He has created, at this point, 58 archers. Or even more. It's a lot. They don't have too much attack or too much range. But they're very cheap. They cost only 60 wood. And he could have created 100 of them. Not just 60. I pulled my army back to be healed by 2 monks that I have. It's not much, but whatever it gives, it's good. Blue is pushing a little bit forward as a final countdown with the enemy army, but our eco counts are much stronger. At this point, I don't know this exactly. If I knew how little villagers he had, I would have been far less concerned. Even though here I was pretty confident we're gonna win, because it's 2 against 1 fighting here. Again, I have my armies split. Part of the army will face the halberdiers, part of the army will face the organ guns. Now they're already elite organ guns. They should have been earlier, because I wouldn't have won this fight here if they were elite. Luckily they weren't. Archers. Okay, this is the maneuver I do. I attack the halberdiers, but I don't engage them. I fall back. They follow me while the archers shoot them. And other part of my army attacks the organ guns. As you can see, this army is circling around and just engaging slightly, while archers do the damage to the halberdiers that are melting. And this is the point he realizes it's all over. His army has melted, and he will just simply resign. It was one of the best games I played, because if you look at it like this, it's very, very different from regular game. If you watch game like this, it looks far less hectic than it is when you're actually playing the game, and we're actually trying to achieve success and do damage to your opponent. Because my raids, when I raided yellow, we were looking pretty desperate because enemy army was here. If we knew the eco counts, we would be much more confident, but you don't know them exactly. You can see the number here, but it doesn't tell you the number of villagers your opponent has. It doesn't tell you any of the really important data, like how big his army is. The location of his army, of course, also plays a role. He had some army here too. He had them from one villager here. From chasing the trade carts, we shifted our trade to here. You see, trade carts are still going, and this is what gave us longevity. and the ability to create more and more villagers and have supremacy in the army creation. But the biggest battle happened, I guess, here and at the forefront of my base, where organ guns melted to Tarkan army. I really enjoyed this. GG to all the involved, and I hope to have a few more games like this one in the future.